So I'm here today with a very special guest, Christine. It's awesome to see you. And I wanted to bring you on because I know you've had a multitude of wins. Yes, we've had some sales win and some closing rate wins, but more on the personal side of things as well. I know you're taking days off now and you've really dialed in the offers for scale. So I want to bring you on so you can kind of share your experience of us working together. But it's great to see you as always.
Thanks, Austin. Yeah, working with you has helped me tremendously to be a lot more comfortable with my sales call. And it's not really, often I think a lot of us coaches or anyone who has to do a sales call as part of their work, you made me appreciate sales because sales is not an evil word. Sales is very important. And to be a leader in my sales call, but my call is more, I like to think of it as a service call, because I'm offering solutions to people and I'm being creative, but I'm being the leader because I'm the expert. Someone's coming to me because they need help. They wouldn't be there unless they needed help. We all need help. And so, yeah, I mean, that's been the biggest, that whole reframe, because so many of us view sales as a necessary evil. And it's not that. It gets such a bad rap. I mean, that's how our businesses are alive, and we need to help people. I mean, there's tremendous need out there. So it's really addressing the need and being able to create win-wins.
Yeah. I mean, what I teach to you and everyone I work with who don't love sales, I'm like, you'd probably like sales a hell of a lot more if you were closing twice what you're closing right now. I think people get burnt out and frustrated with sales when they get on call after call after call with really good prospects, and then they just don't know how to handle objections. They don't know how to charge what they're worth. So even if they do close a sale, they kind of have some resentment towards the prospect because now they have to coach them and they're not excited about how much the prospect paid them. Right. So if you can raise your prices and your close rate, it's actually really fun to do sales, and it's just connecting with awesome people, and you don't need scripts or high pressure sales or weird stuff and voodoo magic to get people to enroll. You can just have an authoritative conversation with potential prospects that you really enjoy speaking to, and then you can enroll them into your offer and get to coach them.
Yeah, it's the opportunity to help somebody out, to be of service to them, so, and that jazzes me up, but if you go into it, if you hate your sales calls now, or if you're going into it with the wrong mindset, how are you supposed to be successful? It's like you need to hit the reset button, because you gotta start from scratch and rebuild, because it's going to be, that's that quote. And I think Einstein said it, insanity is expecting
Doing
different
the same thing
results.
over and over and expecting different results. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So I guess I'm curious for the audience, when you had first gotten introduced to me, what was it that really compelled you to pull the trigger? Where were you kind of at in business? What was it that made you want to hire me?
Well, I have to say, I like the way you did your sales call with me. I felt like you were really trying to help me. And that was good. That was really good, because I love coaching. I love working with my clients. That's why I do what I do. And I came to you with, I mean, I think I was doing okay with my sales calls. I didn't necessarily hate them so much, because I used to do sales too in the past and I loved it. But still, there were a lot of things I could have done better. And just to really be a true leader on the call to a prospect, it's like, wait a second, I'm supposed to be a leader to this new person that I've never talked to. Yes, because they're coming to me for help. So yeah, so I think I was trying to figure it out on my own, and I wasn't getting very far. So
Yeah. A lot of people do that.
yeah,
they,
yeah,
they go at it alone, and eventually they're like, man, if I could just shortcut this and get to where I want to go a heck of a lot faster, it makes sense. But I know that, like I said in the beginning, you had some great close percentage and offer wins and things like that. I know you doubled your close rate since us working together, which inherently doubles the business. But that's great, but I'm more interested in the personal win side of things. So I'd love for you to share kind of I know on Thursday you're not working. I'd love for you to kind of touch on that, because when people look at me, they're like, great, he's going to help me with sales. And that's how it's kind of presented. But there's a multitude of other things that are also equally, sometimes far more important, which is the mental health side of things and taking breaks side of things and avoiding burnout side of things. And I think that you've done that extremely well. I'd love for you to talk about that.
Yeah, even though I mean, you are my sales coach, Austin, and I think every coach should have you as their sales coach. But you also help me in other areas too. I mean, you help me, like you take what you need to do in your business and you share that with your students. So, and your past experiences and working with other businesses and just well-roundedness. Like I like how you run your business and how you use technology and you keep things really streamlined. You're not, you keep things simplified. I can tend to make things more complex. And so that was refreshing. And then just with you being a good business owner and knowing how to run a business, like all the facets of it, you've just helped me to be a business owner, a better business owner. So therefore, I'm not stressing myself out so much. And it's like, yeah, I can take a day off. This is a good thing for me. I will take a day off, and I can have it's so just having that more well-rounded focus instead of constantly beating myself up for, I got to do more of this. I have to do more of this. I have to do more of this. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I tend to have that effect on people who hire me. Like they start going from like a 6-day work week down to a 4-day work week, and they're having way more fun and they're spending way more time with their friends and their family. And I mean, I practice what I preach. I just refuse to work on a Friday, Saturday, or a Sunday. Like a 4-day work week, and I can be highly productive because I've taken 3 days off to rest, relax, kind of R&R, spend time with family, friends, travel, whatever that looks like for you. I'm in Florida, so it's easy. I go to the beach, I go golfing, I do things outside. But whatever that looks like for you, whether it's a spa or just family time or a picnic or whatever, and then you have those 3 days just to rest and relax and kind of recharge the batteries, and then you come in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And some people, they don't want to work a Monday. That's cool too. They don't want to work a Wednesday. I mean, you're an entrepreneur, you can do what you want. But my best months ever in business over the past 5 years have actually been the months where I've worked the least. And it's a crazy concept, but it comes from a place of mental abundance rather than scarcity. And I know you've really stepped into that abundance. And I think that's why your business is thriving.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so as well. So yeah, that's been extremely helpful.
Yeah. So if there was anyone who is kind of watching this and like, I'm a coach, this guy seems all right, should I hire him? Should I not? What would be kind of your advice for anyone maybe on the fence of us working together?
I would say definitely hire you because I have gotten the most benefit. Like I've invested in so many different programs, and unfortunately, I haven't gotten a good return on my investment from all of them. There have been some, I mean, for the most part, I've gotten benefit, but by far working with you has given me the biggest return on my investment out of everything that I've invested in. So for sure, I would highly recommend you. And the thing is, I started working with you for you to be my sales coach, but then there were other benefits that have helped me as a business owner. So it's been great.
I love hearing
Thank
that
you.
from you. And thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. You've been fantastic to work with. Love having you on the group calls. You're always not only asking questions, but you're also supporting the group, right? Because you've been in business a long time. You've accomplished some amazing things. So you're always supporting the group from your perspective as well, which I appreciate. And it's awesome having you there.
Yeah, it's been great. So I look forward to working with you some more, Austin. So
I love it. We're just getting started. We're constantly
yeah.
growing and expanding. So I appreciate you jumping on, Christine. You're fantastic. It's been great working with you, and I'm looking forward to continue working with you.
Thanks, Austin.